Hey guys, I just if you're reading this, watching this video, I just saw the leak for the supposed Forza 6 details. If you haven't read them, I'll have a link in the description below. Basically, what it entails is they've built a whole new engine. They've have now night and day cycles. They have 24 players online, 400 cars, 26 tracks, and for Forza 6. And this is all cool, but turn 10. Why does Project Cars have to come out and we start putting our money other places? All of a sudden, you want to make the Forza game we always fucking wanted. I, I, it just shows you how devs will copy and paste something because they know you're going to buy it. They don't care about the customer. That proves to me they don't care about the customer. They only care about it when you're spending your money in other places. Another thing, they're bringing back Rio de Janeiro. You know, they're bringing back that track from Forza 1. Supposedly they're bringing back a whole bunch of other tracks, but there's a screenshot of it at Rio. And I'm just saying to myself, it took you 5 fucking games to bring back one track. It took you 5 fucking games to have nighttime racing. Again, because remember back in Forza 1, there were tracks that were at night. There wasn't the day and night cycle like there is in Horizon and, uh, what was it? Project Cars. Now, Project Cars, I will say it is a cool game, but it's just not all the way there. I like what you can do in it, but there's something wrong with the physics. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe you guys can. And there's something wrong with the joystick still. I know they're bringing out another update, but still. But getting back to Forza, it took you 5 fucking games to do just that. Let me guess what's going to happen next. They're going to have all the cars unlocked from day one. You're just going to have to unlock the upgrades. Or they're going to have another upgrade system or something. Another thing that pissed me off with Forza was it was 2, 3, or 4. It was one of them. They said, no, it was either Forza 3 or 4. It was Forza 4. I think it might have been 4. When they said, this is the official game of the American Le Mans Series, ALMS, which is now the Tudor United Sports Car Championship. They say that that was the official game of it. When, one, you don't even have all the cars. You only had one, two, um, you had Sebring, Road Atlanta, Road America, and that's about it. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's it. How the hell are you the official game of a series, but one, you don't have all the cars, two, you don't have all the fucking tracks? How do you claim to be a racing simulator and when you have powertrain swaps that defy logic in real life unless you're extremely rich and prepared. Here's what I think about those. Unless you can physically do it in real life without tearing up a chassis, without completely rebuilding a car, it does not belong in the game. I.e., fucking four-wheel drive Vipers, four-wheel drive 458s. Ironically, you couldn't make a Corvette all-wheel drive, which is kind of interesting. I don't get where the fuck that came from. But yeah, four-wheel drive Vipers, four-wheel drive Mustangs, four-wheel drive Ford GTs, and I'm just like, what the fuck car does this come out of? Am I taking the Cherokee powertrain and putting that shit in the Viper? Because in that case, it's gonna be heavy as hell. And another thing they need to do, they need to make the classes more equal. They need to do it something similar like they did in Forza 2, where in, let's say, hmm, up until S class, because S class you could just build it up to as high as you wanted and couldn't go any higher. Well, there was U class. Up until U class, in the higher part of S class for that matter, there was there was very good parity between cars. For example, in in B class, given there was leaderboard cars in those days, maybe that could possibly be a thing of the past with this game. Maybe they could eliminate that. You never know. But I don't know. Um, that should be a subject for another video. Where they equaled it out, where you couldn't put all-wheel drive in anything. And anything all-wheel drive, let's say I used to run B class in Forza 2 a lot, and all-wheel drive cars were quick off the line, but they didn't have the power the front-wheel drives had. And the front-wheel drives could handle better, but all-wheel drives would obliterate you out the corners. Rear-wheel drives, they couldn't corner that well, and they understeered a bit, but you could correct that. And you could run basic aero kits and catch up on tracks like Sebring Club and stuff to front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. But yeah, they both had their advantages and disadvantages. But they were more or less had an equal footing. Not that they were totally equal, but it was a good start. And in Forza 3, I think they took Forza 3 and onward, they took a step backwards. And I don't know why, with all these fucking powertrain swaps and all this other bullshit. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section. And